That was a joke.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
This is
I don't. This is Debbie.
No.
Apparently, this is Debbie. This is Georgia. Today, just for today. You introduce me as Debbie. I'll introduce you as Georgia.
Oh, now we got the audience all confused. No, I'm Debbie.
Yeah,
And
apparently,
and
yes.
this is Georgia. Who's trying to steal my drink? No, I'm kidding. She's not. And she was gracious enough to want to do this video with us.
That's right.
And we had such a serious video last week about the Lord, and we both just adore Jesus.
Yeah.
But we wanted to share more of a human side to us too, because
And talk about human nature.
and some of the funny, we were just going through these stories together just now, and the funny things that
They say and do.
happen.
Yeah.
But first, let me just tell you, we are at the park right now. You can see Quarter Lane. It's the river.
It's the river.
It's not the lake. It's a river. So we thought you'd enjoy the view while we were out here. And
So they wouldn't have to look at us. They've got a view.
we don't want to look at it. You don't really. Well, she's kind of a cute little girl, isn't she? But there's a
If you
better
say
view
so.
out there.
There's a better view there for those.
No, I mean, none of that's going to come out right. So, anyways.
Okay, Georgia.
Okay, Debbie. Okay, but anyways, we're going through some stories, and being as I work, now he's tangled up.
That's okay. Let's untangle him. You
Here, I
keep
got
talking.
Being as I work at a hardware store
Come here, you.
part-time, there are some funny stories, and I was just I was in a meeting today with the people that are helping me with my YouTube videos. It's called The School. Anybody ever wants to do YouTube videos, it's a great place to go. They really will keep you encouraged and help you.
I'm listening.
And
I'll come up for air.
she's having a time trying to hook up one
Coming up for air.
one of my dogs.
Here we go.
Anyways, but
I'm here.
and
I've-
I just thought that this would be a fun, lighthearted story, and to let you know that even as Christians,
We could be stupid.
we have the same frustrations with other people. And working at the hardware store gives me
Character. It's a character building experience.
it gives me stories. And but even with that being said, there's stories that Georgia, you know, in her time in England and what she's gone through. So anyways, I was just telling Georgia this
Go
story.
Go for it,
This
girl.
literally happened
This just happened.
yesterday.
Fresh off the shelf. Go on.
I'm just a cashier there, and I'm there, and I'm going to put this up a little, and
What are you doing?
there,
Why?
because I look fat. Anyways, I'm just a cashier, and this guy comes in, and he says, he brings over this can of wasp spray. It was, and he goes, "I'm taking this back," and I went, "Okay, what happened? Why?" I mean, and he goes, this spray doesn't work. And I go, "Oh," and he goes, "And I got bit because your spray didn't work." And I went, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And he goes, "And I'm never shopping here again." Okay, no problem. And but he didn't have a receipt, so I had to look all that up. Bring your receipt, people. But anyways,
It helps, right?
it does. It really helps. But regardless, and so he goes, "Now I want you to hang on to this while I go shopping."
So he contradicts himself.
So he goes,
Completely contradicts himself in the very next breath. I like the consistency. We like
okay,
that.
then this store you're never going to shop
Good as
at.
his
You
word.
go get what you need, Mr. Man. We'll be right here waiting for you.
Yeah.
Check you back out.
And he got another bottle of spray.
He
you
got
said?
a couple of things,
Huh?
but he wanted to let me know how mad he was with our hardware
He would never
store.
shop there again.
We're never going to shop because the spray part was defaulty
Right.
and defective, I guess, and that was our fault.
Mm-hmm.
Confound it. But I laughed all day. I was telling everybody, "Hey, you got to hear this one."
You gotta love these people, right?
Yeah, the things people
Good as his
do.
word.
The things people do.
So we don't watch what we say. We don't think about the consequences. You know, when we say, I will never do that again, and then we go and guarantee we're going to do it again. How many times that happened?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe it only applies to me then, right? Doesn't happen to you, Debbie? No? Georgia? Sorry. Doesn't happen to you?
No, yeah, no. Yeah, it's just so funny what these people will do. And as a Christian, you know, you're supposed to, I think people think that you're always supposed to be so kind and loving. And yes, you are, but we are also human beings. Now, you were going to share a story.
Yeah, it was just a funny one when I was recounting when I was in my teens. That was an eon ago. So, and I was with my sister, and we were in a local McDonald's, and we were now you call them a line, we call them a queue.
Okay.
Don't ask why we call them a queue. I don't know if it's a French word. Maybe someone could add in the comments if they know what that word actually means or where it comes from. But we were in a queue, what you would call a line, and I was talking to my sister, and we were having this discussion about how bald men, and this sounds awful, but we were kind of silly as well, because I was about 17 at the time. I remember saying, have you noticed, I said to her, how bald men try to compensate for their hair loss, right? And they tend to have like a moustache or a beard. It's bald men. This is what I've noticed. It was an observation.
Or the ponytail.
Or
with the little bit that they
the
have.
little bit that they have. I said, don't you realize they compensate, right? And I said, and they usually have a moustache up. And just as the words left my mouth, the man in front of us who was bald turned around and looked at me, and he had a moustache. No word of a lie. He just stared at me.
Did he hear you?
Yes.
Oh no.
That's why he turned around.
Oh no.
No, I wanted to die. I remember thinking, I want the ground now to open up and swallow. But he proved my point. He proved it literally. But it was just bad. It was bad. It was an observation, but it was a funny observation at the same time.
At the same time,
and then it was confirmed because he turned around.
Oh my gosh! Did he give you a dirty look?
Yeah, he just stared. Oh, he gave me the longest, dirtiest look.
Gosh. And you were
I wanted to die. I wanted to leave, but then again, we've been in that line for a while, so I was torn between saving whatever dignity I had left or leaving the queue and going hungry.
I would have left the queue.
Thank you.
Sorry. That's funny. And we do that. We all say the darndest things. They say kids say the darndest things. Well, we all say the darndest things, and sometimes at the wrong time. So it just happens, and that's kind of funny. It's human nature.
Yes.
And because these days bald men, they're attractive now. They've learned how to accept their baldness.
Is it because this could be a theory? It's my observation. It's not that they've become more attractive. It's as you get older, you now find them attractive.
Oh, good gracious. No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think they've embraced it better. You're so mean. No, I think that they've embraced it better. And they know how to make it look better just by shaving it and looking clean.
But they're bald. Why are they shaving?
They're clean. They're really clean cut.
Okay. Just as a disclaimer for anyone out there who's bald and watching this,
I think you're good looking. Don't worry.
It's not an indictment on anyone who's bald. We're not.
No indictment.
No indictment. We're not trying to offend. We probably have done already. I think we've achieved the offence level now. We've just exceeded it. I'm so sorry.
It was her, not me.
It was me. I started that with the story about the man with the moustache and he was bald.
Now Maverick was getting all tied up.
Oh yeah, we got dogs entangled.
I'm talking about my dogs.
So we now have to argue whether it's a case of the fact that bald men are now more attractive than they used to be, Or is it versus as you get older, Debbie, George, that you are now finding them more attractive?
No,
Which one do you?
No, I really think I don't know. I just. But you're right. As you're older, I think
Your taste change?
You learn it's not all about looks anyways. It's about personality.
And as long as they got their own teeth and their hips and
yes.
Then you're happy. It's okay.
Oh no, yeah, no.
He has his own teeth. That's good. That's a tick. That's good. Whereas you
That is so funny. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't. I'm not sure. We're both single women, so
sounds kind of silly, but
anyway.
But we were talking about what people find attractive and not attractive in the car on the way up here, were we not?
We were in
what makes a person attractive, not necessarily in a worldly way. Do you remember we were discussing that in the car, that there's different kinds of attraction? Right.
And one thing that you said that I really liked is you said spiritual attraction. Tell them about that, because I'm gonna untangle my dog.
I love the way she just dropped me in that and left. I'm right here. Okay. No, because we were discussing there are different kinds of attraction. Because you were saying it doesn't. Oh, he's all tangled. He is really tangled. So we've got a situation here with the dogs. Not my dogs. These dogs.
You carry on.
Are they okay?
He's fine. You go.
But so there's different kinds of attraction. And Debbie was saying how she can be attracted to someone, not necessarily physically.
Yeah.
But in other ways.
In other ways. Personalities. Personality is the way to go, boys.
Yeah. And the way if they're respectful, you were saying whether they're
being respectful to a woman is huge. Very much so.
And respecting their boundaries, isn't it?
And respecting their boundaries. It's very, very true. I know that I was talking with a really nice guy that I know, and so I thought, until he texted me one time and he said a very offensive thing to me, and because he was going to fly down from California to come see me, because we knew each other in California, and he said the wrong thing. He said, "I want to come see you." And then he said he said, because I have I don't know if I should say the word.
Is it a banned word?
A hard on for you.
Oh.
I don't know if that's even appropriate to say to you guys.
No, but he said something very inappropriate in the car, right?
Yeah, and I went, and my thing is, I'm a Christian, and my thing was, we no longer don't bother showing up. Don't come see me. He's still stuck, because you apparently don't understand my values,
right,
or respect my values, and so no, thank you,
and your boundaries.
I'm like, ooh, you ought to get a girl that way.
Exactly. He agrees. He agrees.
He was bald. Oh, sorry. He
was bald.
He was bald.
Oh my. Not that has any bearing.
Doesn't have a bearing.
Didn't have a bearing at all.
But it's just kind of
that's funny.
That's kind of funny.
That's just coincidental. She's just saying that's coincidental.
I'm just saying that gentlemen
yes.
I don't care.
Hasn't that becoming a rare thing now? Do you know how men used to open the door for you and pull out a chair or chivalry? It's really huge. I actually went out last night with a gentleman, and I got to tell you, he was so sweet. He didn't push me or anything. We got to have a great conversation, and of course we talked about the Lord, which is probably one of my favorite subjects. It's nice,
and it was great. It was so great. So
and you felt safe.
Oh,
That's what I mean. You felt
Absolutely.
because he was respectful. I remember
Very.
you were saying he was
Very.
respectful of your boundaries and your
Yes.
and respectful of you.
Yes. So that's very, very important. Just because we're older ladies.
Speak for yourself, Debbie.
Okay,
I'm joking. Sorry.
She is still in her 50s. But I am 64 and I don't make any bones about it.
I was joking.
No,
was
it's
just
really
doing a
okay.
joke.
I'll speak.
Okay. But what were you telling them? We're in old.
We
for
can
older
still
ladies.
date, but we have boundaries.
Should have.
And what's the other word I was going to say?
Expectation.
Moral values.
A certain expectation, isn't there?
Yeah, and we've been there, done that. I know I've been there, done that. And we don't have to take it anymore, ladies. We probably took it when we were younger. I'll bet a lot of you women are going, oh, yeah.
I put up with certain behavior.
We put up with
that. And you deserve what you tolerate.
Yeah.
That's what I've learned from my friend. My friend's watching this. She'll know. She'll be laughing. Because she said it to me and I didn't like it at the time. I remember not liking it at the time. She said, well, you deserve, she said it in love. She didn't say it in judgment or harshly. She just said it with all honesty. She said, well, you actually, Georgia, you deserve what you tolerate. And apparently she was told that at a time when she didn't want to hear it, but she needed to hear it.
I know who you're talking about.
You know who you're talking about. Yeah. She said, you deserve what you tolerate. And I went away and thought about that. And it was like, no, she's right. And that includes like relationships with anyone. It could be a sibling or a member of the family.
Boundaries.
It could be, you need to set boundaries.
Yeah. It's boundaries.
And then, if you're tolerating a certain behavior, then the expectation is you are communicating to that person and signaling to them that it's acceptable to you. And therefore, you're encouraging it to continue.
Yeah.
And therefore, you have no right to then complain.
That's right.
No, that's right. Dogs agreed.
Maverick agrees.
Maverick agrees. So you don't have to tolerate. I think as you get older, you tolerate less. I think when we're younger, we tolerate more.
Even though we were cuter when we were younger.
Yeah, I was, especially me.
Yeah, especially her.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I also think there's a self-esteem problem when you're younger.
Very much so.
And a lack of confidence. So,
very much so.
So we're frightened of offending or thinking if I don't tolerate that, he or she's not going to love me anymore, not going to accept me anymore.
Yep.
Yeah. So then our boundaries become looser when you're younger. You tolerate a lot more that you wouldn't now. Ooh. I mean, now you don't give I don't know if we're allowed to say the word crap. We use crap.
You say crap.
We can, yeah. So
even as Christians.
Yeah. So as you get older, you just don't put up with that crap anymore because you're more confident in yourself, who you are in the Lord. Does that make sense? You are confident in the Lord and who you are in the Lord, not in yourself as in the flesh. You get your confidence from the way the Lord affirms you and the way he sees you and accepts you. And therefore you are, because the Lord's not going to tolerate people treating you that way. You now don't want people to treat you that way.
No, you do not.
You've set your value standards higher now.
That's right.
Because you are the apple of the Lord's eye.
That's right.
And you are his princess, right?
That's right. That's right.
Like a father with a good father with a child who would be protective of his daughter and wouldn't allow a certain caliber of man to come anywhere near his daughter, right?
That's right.
And that is how the Lord is with us.
And we need to keep that in mind, ladies, when you're older and you are dating, that that God is watching us. And I know I tell you guys all the time, God sees your movie. Your father is watching every move you make. And you need to honor him first and foremost. You need those moral values. You need not to put up with certain things.
Behavior. Or
and yeah,
tolerate abuse.
and when we're younger, we think we have a whole life to live, and that oh, you know, I'll do it now kind of thing. But as we get older, I love this part about getting older is you learn that, oh no,
You value time more.
you value your time more.
And the people you have in your involved in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, and I don't know about you ladies, but one of the frustrations about getting older is I've always been very physically fit, and now I'm older and it's not as easy as it used to be. And so I'm getting big. I'm fatter than I used to be.
You're not fat.
No. My point is you might not look at yourself the same as you did when you were younger. But with that being said, God made you, and He will bring that sweet, if you're to be with somebody, He's going to bring somebody who's going to look at you not so much as your physical, but your personality.
That's number one. We were talking about
your personality,
and they'll be attracted to the God that is in
your values.
You. Yes, they'll be attracted to the Holy Spirit that is in you as well. Because spirit witnesses with spirit. I think if something witnesses with them about you,
yes,
and there's an ease,
yes,
like a hand in a glove, kind of ease
yes,
when you're with them, that can be attractive.
And so, do not be discouraged, ladies, who are older, because
God's not done with you yet.
God is not done with you yet.
He's not done.
And
His mercies are new every morning. It says the word every morning.
Yeah, and that's one thing I do when I get up in the morning. I'm always like, Lord, thank you for a new day and a new start. Every single morning, I get that again.
Amen.
And if the Lord's going to bring somebody, a man into your life, you'll know it.
And have boundaries.
You'll have your boundaries, and they're going to respect
and your values and your
So it's okay to still date if you want to.
Yeah.
I also know
even if they're bald, right?
I don't mind the bald. But I know at our age, a lot of women go, "Oh, I don't want to date anymore," and all that. And I get it. I get that too, because we are so set in our ways. But if you do, or you just say that and someone comes into your life, you'll know. You'll just know.
You will. I think so. But it's an interesting topic it was an interesting discussion in the car. I just thought that we might share that a little bit about what we're talking about.
I had a guy who came through my line, and he wasn't bad looking, I have to say. And he said to me, "Hey, you're blonde. Do you have a boyfriend?" And I went, "Kinda." And he looked at me, and I go, "I have Jesus."
Right.
And to me, if you're going to be turned off by that,
then you
already know.
Right.
Move along.
But
this guy goes, "Well, I go to this church. Have you ever heard of this church?" And and I was like, "Oh man, that didn't scare him off." But I had him. He needed to quickly go because there was a line.
Right.
There was a line, or she would say queue.
A queue.
That I needed to help out other customers. But he did say that, and he wasn't bad looking either.
Right.
But
someone that goes to church, it doesn't equate to someone that loves the Lord, right?
That's right.
Because he could be saying he goes to church. You could go to church every day of the week. It wouldn't make any.
That's right.
Any difference unless he has a relationship with the Lord. Did he?
I didn't have time to really have a conversation. I was kind of thrown back by I go to this church. Because I went like this, Jesus is my boyfriend.
Right.
That was my response.
That's funny. He's the love of your life.
He is the love of my life.
Yeah.
So it's pretty funny. 64 years old. It still happens. It will happen for you ladies too.
Bless you.
And I just thought we would share a fun-loving video with you.
Yeah.
And see, Do you want
to end with the one that you were telling me in the car that was in the queue that didn't say please? That was
okay. So I was trying to think if that should be maybe another video,
okay,
but you know what? We could do that one too, because this is pretty funny. We're going all over the place.
Because it kind of ties in with how men need to behave or chivalry and have manners.
You're
That's
talking
the other
about the
thing, is
military?
manners.
Yeah, the manners. Yeah, the manners. Excuse me, I got a runaway dog.
She has. He's disappearing into the lake. He's coming.
Come here.
He's
So
going down the
this-
embankment. Not in the lake. Sorry, river. It's a river. Apparently, it's a river.
I have a pet peeve. I think people should say please and thank yous.
Right.
And another thing is if you have a military ID, this hardware store that I work for, they will ask us, to ask for their ID so we can put it in. Now, I know Lowe's, it's automatically in there, but this particular smaller hardware store doesn't do that. You have to ask for their ID. But here's the thing that gets me. When one of these military guys comes up and they go like this, military, and they're throwing their ID at you.
With one word. Just that one word?
Military. Or I have military ID.
Wow.
That's how they talk to me. And I'm like, "Arr." And so I do this. I go,
It's aggressive, isn't it? It's
rude.
It's
It's just rude. And I go, did you want me to put that on there for you? Because I'm waiting for a yes, please.
Yeah.
And some of them will go, yes, please. And I'll go, oh, okay, I'll be happy to do that for you. And thank you for your service.
Wow.
But the other ones, when I go, did you want me to put that in there for you? And they go, well, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And they do that. And well, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like,
manners cost nothing.
I'll
right?
do it for him, but I won't say another thing about it. I'll go, okay, there you go. But they look at you like, why are you talking to me like that?
Right.
You guys have manners.
Yeah. It's just one word, please. Or thank you.
Yes,
Two
please.
words. Right.
Say please. And another way,
It doesn't cost anything.
it doesn't cost anything. Or we also have a thing where if you, if the kids come in and if they find there's an airplane and we hide it in the store, we don't hide it, but we hang it in the store in a certain aisle. And if they find it, if they find this airplane,
Right.
they're supposed to come up to us and say, hey, I found the airplane. It was on aisle 9 or whatever. And I just love kids. I'm a kid and dog lover for sure. And then they get a sticker and they get a lollipop.
Oh, nice.
And
That's fun.
But if they don't say thank you, I swear you guys, I want to go. Give it back.
So it starts from young. In other words, you teach your children manners.
Yes.
So it starts
And
from young.
it comes from the parents. Now,
Of course.
I can hear a lot, majority of the time, to be fair, you'll hear the parents say, now say thank you. And I'm like, oh, I love this. But and there's times when they don't. And I'm just like, well, the parents just like the kid. And
Yeah, they've learned it from somewhere, right?
they must be Democrats.
Oh, that's mean.
Sorry.
That's mean.
Liberals. Well, yoke. And
Now you're going to have to apologize to all the Democrats watching this.
Sorry. All right.
It's a bad joke, but it was
you-
a joke. It was a joke.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Or another one is this. You're driving and they don't put their blinker on. That is another pet peeve of mine. And they want to get over in front of you. And a lot of times I'll go like this. Oh, well, excuse me. That's a big pet peeve. You don't drive, so you don't get that as much.
No, but I get frustrated with you.
Yeah.
In
Do
the
you
car.
guys- this is where I probably lose it the most, is driving. And I'm not saying I'm a perfect driver, but I use my blinkers, and then if they let me in, I always wave thank you. I always do that.
You
Because
can acknowledge that they did something. They didn't have to do it,
yes.
but they did it anyway.
So you're saying please and you're saying thank you. And I think that's really important to do that. So it's called manners. It's the right thing to do.
Right.
You know?
Correct.
So-
It is to teach them some manners. It's like please is such a small word, but it can get you so far in life. much
Yeah.
further than being brash and rude.
It really is.
But even the tone of your voice, even the way you speak, communicate to someone, can have a huge difference whether they're going to be helpful or not.
That's right.
Right? So
That's
if you go to I don't know, information desk and you need some help, you're more likely to get the assistance that you're looking for. And they can even go above and beyond what you were hoping for, because you've been polite or you've shown them some because it's the fact that you're respecting that person.
That's right.
You're showing respect to them and speaking to them in a respectful way.
That's right.
And it really doesn't cost anything. And you'll find it will benefit you through your life. It's just people will bend over backwards to help you, I think, if you show some respect to them and
do unto others as you want them to do unto you.
Amen.
Is that biblical?
Yes, of course it is.
It is biblical.
Of course.
It's in the New Testament, I do believe.
Love your neighbor as you love yourself.
Is that the same as do unto others? It's the same.
I think that's where it stems from. Do unto others as, yes, I think Jesus said do unto others as you would have them do unto you, because that sums up all of the law.
Yeah.
Because he said love God with all your heart, soul, strength, and your mind. And he said the second one is like it, to love your neighbor as you love yourself. Right. He said this sums up all of the law and the prophets. It sums up all of them, because you can't, if you don't love God in that way, and you don't love others in that way, you can't fulfill all the other laws.
That's right.
They become redundant immediately, because they're all based on love. That is like the foundation.
That's true. That's true.
It's foundational, because you're not going to be murdering. You're not going to be stealing from your neighbor if you love them, right? If you, so it's foundational. That's why he said this sums up all of the of the law, and without it you can't. It just nullifies everything that you're doing. And didn't he say, if you hate your brother, if you hate your brother and you say you love God, you're a liar.
You're a liar. That's so true. And it's not always easy. It's not always easy, but it's so true. I pray to the Lord a lot of times. I mean, Lord, I don't really like this person. I've done that before. Mm-hmm. But I got to face them today, or whatever the case may be.
Right.
What do you mean I got to love him? I want to smack him.
Right, but because you're always going to meet other Christians, you're going to rub up the wrong way. You're not going to get on with every Christian you meet.
Right.
Because your personalities might clash, or they might be quite you feel they're quite abrasive.
Yeah.
And yet they get on like a house on fire with the next person next to you, right?
Exactly.
So, but in those circumstances, love is a choice.
Love is a choice.
Sorry, she pulled her face when I said that. It is. It's a choice.
You guys, I'm sorry. Yes.
It's
hard, but it's true. You have to pray about it hard.
And that's why David said, I will encourage myself in the Lord.
That's right.
I will. It's a choice. It was he chose. He said, I will, meaning he's choosing to.
Yeah.
Even though his circumstances were horrendous and awful, and he was being betrayed and he was depressed. And if you read all the Psalm, and then he said, yet I will encourage myself in the Lord. And love is a choice. You can choose to love someone or not.
That's true.
And you can ask, if you don't have it in yourself naturally to love that person, maybe it's because I'm moving my hands, then you can ask the Lord for the supernatural ability to love that person.
There you go.
Right? Yeah. To give you that love for them.
And I have prayed about that. Lord, love them through me. Because I'm not feeling
Or give me that love for them, because I don't feel it, but I want to love them the way you love them. Lord, help me to do that. Also, if you're if you're praying for someone, like if you need to forgive, also forgiveness is a choice, by the way. We can choose to forgive or not. And it can be very hard to forgive, but you can ask the Lord for the supernatural ability to forgive that person. It is a choice. I think she's after the dog. The dog, you can see she's disappeared. It's running away.
Maverick's like,
Maverick's running away.
Maverick's like,
gone.
I'm out.
I'm out.
Say
I've had enough. Bye. This is
Say hi,
boring.
Maverick. Say hi to the people.
But I found what really helped me, like I was saying, that forgiveness is a choice as well, not just love, that we can choose to forgive. That's why when the disciple came to Jesus and said, if my brother sins against me, how many times should I forgive them?
70.
And he said, not just, he said 7 times. He suggested a number, and he said, no, I tell you, not 7 times, but 70 times 7. And if we look back at what that actually meant, culturally as well, it was a forever number. It didn't end. It didn't actually end. When he said, that was an expression they used to use for meaning a never-ending number. It just keeps going. So, but when you're praying for someone, it's very hard to stay hardened towards them, right? So if you need to forgive,
so true.
when you're actually praying for them, it's really hard to stay angry.
That's so true.
It's very, very difficult to do that. So that would be a way of helping you to forgive someone. If that helps anybody out there, maybe there is someone you need to forgive, and God's been convicting your heart about it. But it is a choice, because sometimes we think, I want to see that person, if let's say they've done something to you and they've hurt you, and you want to see them hurt as much as they hurt you. Right? I want to see that person get hurt the way they hurt me, especially if it was something like abuse, or it can be really bad, where you think they don't deserve my forgiveness. I want to see them punished, and that's hard. So you've got to get to a place where you actually don't want to see them punished,
Right.
where you want to see them, instead you're praying for their salvation, and you're praying they become the person God created them to be, and not the person they've become. That's
true. That is so true.
And if you're consistently praying for them, it's very hard to stay embittered towards them. Over time, you'll find it gets harder and harder to hate on them.
That's true.
Because you're praying for them.
That's true. Now, I don't think I ever get to a part where I hate them that bad that I want them hurt. That's never happened to me. I might say, be really angry at him and want to stay away from him. Pismo. There's a dog, you guys. There's a dog coming through. And so I do that, but I never wish harm on anybody. I really, really don't, because ow. But yeah, I get it. I get it when that happens. And I've had some pretty crazy abusive things happen in my life, but never, ever to that point.
But it's just you wanting them to know how it felt to be hurt like that. Yes. That's what I meant. It's just, but Jesus, through it was later on after the Gospels, but I can't remember which book it says, where he said, you cannot hate your brother and say you love God, then that makes you have to be a liar.
That's
our heart. It's true though.
So true.
Because he commands us to. Yeah. Because if you love God, you're going to love one another the way God loves you.
Yes, that's so true.
And that's a whole new topic.
That's a whole forgive them to a point, but sometimes
it's releasing them.
Not easy.
It's not relinquish. So when you forgive someone, it's not that you're condoning their behavior. You're not coming into agreement with their behavior or condoning it. You are releasing them and releasing yourself at the same time.
Absolutely.
Because I've heard a saying where it says, unforgiveness is the poison that you drink that you meant for them.
Ooh, that's good. That's good.
Right? So if you think of it in that way, when you forgive someone, you're releasing yourself. You're not releasing them from what they've done, as in the responsibility of what they've done or the consequences. But what you're doing is you're releasing them to God and saying, God, you deal with them. But I'm going to choose to forgive. I'm going to choose, to walk away and leave them in your hands, because it says it's God. Leave room for God's wrath. It's leave room for God's wrath. It is mine to avenge, said the Lord.
That's right.
But what we should be praying is that they're not avenged, but that they come to a point of repentance and
Yes.
forgiveness and restoration.
So true.
Yeah.
So true. Good points. So I will forgive the people who shove their military ID in my face, but I will continue to have them ask them politely to show me.
Just remind them. Gently remind.
Would you like me to put that on for you? No,
Yeah.
but no. What's your name? Georgia?
Apparently now it's Georgia. It was Debbie earlier. Now it's Georgia. Yeah,
It's Georgia. She's right. Hard to swallow sometimes, I know, but she's right. So this video was all over the place, but it was kind of fun to make, and
we had no plan.
we had no plan today.
With nothing, no notes.
I was just so encouraged after talking to my, I'm going to call them my mentors from school, to talk about something fun today. And I knew I was going to meet with Georgia because we do our Bible studies usually on Wednesdays. And I was telling her about it, and she said, well, let's talk about this. Let's do it together.
Yeah.
And so
That's
we had no plan. So here y'all are. I hope you watch through the end of it. It really helps the video get out. And maybe
give it a like.
Please give it a like and subscribe, please, you guys. I'm really
and share it.
Share it. I really want to get these videos out. I want to be able to share my experience as being a single 64-year-old living in a travel trailer, moving from California to Post Falls, meeting sisters in the Lord like Georgia. This was not an accident that we were to meet. And
the Lord orchestrated it.
He orchestrated
He's amazing.
it. And all the experiences that every single one of us do or go through is not a mistake, okay?
And God can use it.
And ladies and men for that, be encouraged because it's a fun time to be alive, and we need to enjoy it while we can. But you need to get right with the Lord.
Amen.
And God does see your movie.
Amen. Right? Yes, he does, from the end to the beginning. Yep.
So God bless you guys.
Yeah.
Say bye, Georgia. Any last words?
Bye, Georgia.
She's a smart aleck too.
I like Georgia. We hope someone out there was encouraged. We hope somebody out there was helped. Maybe we made you laugh. Maybe you were having a bad day. And
please reach out to us. We want to see the comments. We want to see them, and we will respond to you. We want these to go viral, so we need your help. And we'll continue to make these videos.
For prayer requests.
And we're going to pray for you. We want to hear from you. So,
we do. We're going on a journey all together.
We are. Isn't this great? And how did you guys like the background?
Oh, this is stunning, guys.
Isn't it
beautiful? You can't purchase a view like this. You can't.
No,
you can't buy one.
Here.
This is what God made.
Here, I'm going to bring this down and let you guys.
Here we go. Look. This is stunning.
Sorry if I made you dizzy. But isn't this beautiful? This is
why don't you do a swipe right across so they can see where we've been?
Up the street from my house.
That's what I was saying. It's such a blessing you live here. Look at this.
I know. Isn't this great? As much as I miss the beach, look what I get to have. I still get to have this.
God is good. He's been good to you, Debbie.
Look at the kids.
Isn't this peaceful? Look at the hills and it's just stunning.
Yeah.
So we thank the Lord for this day. We thank the Lord for this day. Yes. Amen.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.